Okay, I've let book mail pile up a little bit, so we're gonna open it together with my Coke, of course. I have a feeling I know what this one is just based on the box. I did read this book before it was released, and I enjoyed it, and I will never say anything bad about this author, because if it is who I think it is, I have read a few by her, and I have enjoyed them all, but she is really just the biggest delight, personally. This is the Hot Girl Murder Club, which, like, if the title doesn't sell you right away, then I don't know what will. Do you think this would scare people if I wore this in public? We got firming eye masks. We got some hand cream. I love a hand cream. Lipstick. What a great color. Okay, I love having a physical copy because, first of all, this color scheme and the cover is beautiful because I read it on my Kindle. Hot Girl Murder Club. Okay. So you have this girl named Scout. Scout is successful, and people who have wronged her around her start to die. But she's got these friends that she surrounds herself with, and they are known as the Hot Girl Murder Club. Like, people think they are killing these men who have wronged them. But here's the thing. You're not mad about it because, like, some of these men, they deserve to die. And I am telling you, Ashley Winstead is like a predictor of the future. If you read The Last Housewife, you know this. And in this book, there are so many parallels to the crimes that rich, successful white men, specifically in politics, get away with when it comes to crimes against women. And the Hot Girl Murder Club sets them straight. Such a good book, such a good cover, such a sweetheart of an author. Y'all got to read this one. Juliana, look what I got in my book box.
I want that.
You want me to share these with you?
Yeah.
Love you. So aesthetic. Everything with Gen Z is so aesthetic. Okay, let's go on. I'm telling you, the way they package these things, they're like, we don't want you to open them. It's unbelievable. This is a pretty hardback. Oh, it could have been her. This is so perfect because I am right now reading the advanced reader copy of this because this is the book club of the month for July for the Creepy Book Club. I can tell you what this one is about without reading the blurb. There's this woman named Jane, and she finds this little white dog running around her property. She learns that the woman who had the dog is missing. She goes and checks the dog's chip, and they're like, oh yeah, this dog belongs at this house. So she goes, okay, I'll go take it to this house. She realized she was at that house 20 years ago when she went there with like this shady guy who wanted to hire her as an au pair, but she was like, something is fishy here, and she ran away. So now she's like, what does this house have to do with this missing girl? And there are a lot of characters. There are a lot of points of view. I kid you not, I went to ChatGPT and I just like word vomited everything I read thus far in this book. And I was like, could you give me like a flow map, like a family tree of these people who are not family and tell me how they're all connected? Once it did that and I looked at it, I'm following along a little bit better. But it's Lisa Jewell. You can't go wrong with Lisa Jewell. You know you're going to get some kind of cool twist in here. And I have it, but I haven't read the book called Don't Let Him In. This is her last one, but apparently Jane is like a side character from that book. That one is on my list of books to read. Again, great cover. Love this cover. Moving along. I can't with the way these are packaged. Publishers, I love you, but like, why? This one looks like an advanced reader copy. Let me tell you how I can tell. On the back, it's like a dead giveaway. It always has this little bar up here, and then it has their publicity and marketing campaign plans. When Forever Falls Apart. This one goes on sale September 22nd. This is the same author from How to Break My Heart, I can tell, because the covers are very in sync. Cinnamon Springs series, probably part of that series. Maddie Belmont has been dubbed the runaway bride of Cinnamon Springs. What a cute town. Makes me think of Rose Hill, or like those other ones from Elsie Silver. She left her ex, Miles, at at the end of the aisle, and she escapes to Europe. Okay, go girl. People are judging her in the town. Oddly. And then months later, she's forced to return home and face reality. And guess what? That man she left at the altar, he's got a new girlfriend. Well, girl, what'd you expect? Now she's wondering if she made a mistake by calling off the wedding, but there's only one way to find out. She's invited to an event, and he is there. And then she strikes a deal with the pastry chef, Elliot, who happens to be her best friend's older brother. So for one night, they're going to pretend like they're dating. But obviously, they fall in love. I feel like we've heard this before, but it could be cute. You can come in, honey. So again, this one comes out in September, part of a series. If you love the characters in a series, you like eat up those books. Let me show you how these don't open. Dylan, you want to try to open one of these?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks for trying.
I did try.
You gotta have scissors. It's the only way. This is also an advanced reader copy. I Never Knew You at All. Ooh, by Christine Pride and Joe Piazza. Joe Piazza wrote a book that I loved called, I think it's Everyone Here is Lying, something like that. And I loved it just because it had like a behind the scenes look at influencer stuff, so that was good. Okay, so this is where a Black woman's past collides with her present, unveiling a decades-old mystery that forces her to confront her beliefs about race, love, justice, and interracial marriage. Okay, so this one is a little deeper than the influencer book for sure. Oh, okay, so the Black woman marries into a wealthy white family. She trades her career ambitions for comfort and embraces her role as a stay-at-home mom. Good luck to you, honey. Her ex-boyfriend arrives in town with the journalistic career she always imagined for herself. Her contentment begins to crumble. And what's worse, his newest story has brought him to her doorstep, and he starts digging into a decades-old unsolved murder of a young Black man who attended the same school that her husband's family attended for generations, and he finds connections to them. So now Simone, the wife, is forced to choose between protecting the family legacy that she married into or honor this ex-boyfriend's quest for justice. Okay, I wasn't sold on that first sentence here at the top, but this, okay, that sounds good. This comes out October 13th. One more. Uno más. I'm gonna have to speed through this part. Good Lord. Immediately scared because we are in a Target, people, and not the store. Like the gun. Seek immediate shelter. Can we stop doing this? Can we stop writing praise on the back? Just tell me what it's about. I'm not a fan of this. Normal morning, the residents of a small town in Massachusetts all received the same alert. Ballistic missile threat inbound. Seek immediate shelter. This is not a drill. So the people here, they rely solely on instincts, reveal their true selves. Russ squeezes his family into the bathtub, leaving his own survival in question. Nina sends an unforgivable text to her daughter. Okay, bitch. Millie confesses a love. David hits the gas, speeding away from his wife and child. Okay, David, you're a dick. Then the second message comes in. False alarm. Please disregard all clear. Oh, Lord. First, people are relieved, and then there is a reckoning because each person is forced to face the unforeseen aftermath of decisions they thought might be their last. Oh, that's good. That sounds good. This one is out now. All right, so we got 3, it sounds like thrillers out now, and then we got a romance, and I don't know what you would call this one. Kind of thriller, kind of just general fiction. There you go.